Donna, and we will have a storytelling. So we'll be listening to nice stories. So let's welcome John for introductions, please.
Yes, sir. Okay, Donna is working for one of her advanced manuals. This is the Advanced Communication Series. And as Lisa said, she is going to be telling a story today. Her objectives are to create and tell an original story based on a personal experience. Her time is 6 to 8 minutes, and if I can trouble everybody for about a minute to take your chairs and create a somewhat of a large circle. I believe Donna is going to speak in the middle of a circle for her presentation.
Thank you, John. And it's a different setting today. So we all are prepared to do anytime, anywhere. So suddenly a meeting comes up and we got to do it within 5 minutes. We can arrange the chair whatever way we want. So it's an experience. So let's welcome Donna.
Thank you, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm going to tell you a story today, and as John said, it is a very personal story. And the moral of the story, or the thing that I want you to go away thinking about, is that sometimes when you lose something and then find it, even the second time, you can have totally different and deeper understanding and appreciation for what you lost. I hope that you will appreciate the humor in this and that I can tell it as candidly as I do to my friends. Back in the beginning of July, I was moving in with my son, and I had a variety of boxes, some taped, some just with the top folded, baskets, laundry baskets full of items, and they were being shuffled and carried back and forth by a number of people upstairs and through the yard and back and forth. It was a long move, but by the end of the afternoon, I sat back on the couch and I was relaxing. Suddenly, my son comes in that I'm moving in with, and he said, "Mom, you won't believe what I found. I thought I discovered a gold mine. Look what I found." I said, "Oh my gosh, that's the diamond ring that I lost about 3 years ago. Maybe more than that. I can't believe it." I looked at it very closely, and that is my diamond ring. I was so excited that I had finally found this ring. Of course, I put it right on my finger. It was a little bit big, but I wore it anyway, not on that finger. I think I was wearing it on this finger, but it was a little bit big. I was walking around just showing it off to everyone. I mean, not just the value of this diamond, but I just like diamonds. You know how women are about diamonds. So for about 2 weeks, I wore this diamond. I was feeling a little guilty because my son said, I thought perhaps that this could be the answer to his financial problems. He did find the ring, but in the back of my mind, I was thinking, well, it was mine, so why should I give it to him? I came to Toastmasters a few weeks later. On the way, I was thinking, you know, this afternoon I'm going to go and get this ring sized because it's a little bit loose, and I definitely don't want to use loose instead of ring. Well, I came in and I was helping Martha get things arranged, and later that afternoon, after I got home, I noticed my ring was gone. It was missing. I thought, oh my gosh, where's my ring? I thought about where I had been that day. I had been to Toastmasters, and I had also been to the Adult Wellness Center. I go to the Adult Wellness Center. I have everybody there looking. I put a note up. They even thought about checking the filter on the pool. I said, somebody must have taken it out of the locker. I told John. John was coming by here, and I said to John, if you see that ring, don't take it. It's mine. Well, it didn't show up anywhere. I was mad at myself. I was so angry. How could I be so stupid to lose such a valuable ring? Here, I didn't even have, I had no income, no job. I could have cashed it in and had a few $1,000, I thought for certain, that I could have used to live on for a few months. texted Martha. I said, Martha, the next time that you come and get everything out for Toastmasters, see if that ring's anywhere. I didn't hear from her. So I decided what I had found was lost. Come back to Toastmasters the next week. I'm sitting there, and Martha taps me on the back. Here's your ring. Lo and behold, it was down amongst the file folders. I was so happy. I told everybody. I couldn't believe it. And just to see it on my finger again, I was just so excited. The first thing I did when I left that day, I thought, I'm going to be smart this time. I'm going to go to a jeweler and I'm going to find out how much it's worth. Then I can make an intelligent decision about whether or not to sell it or keep it. So I go to White's Jewelers. They look at it very close. They said, this is not a carat or a carat and a half. It's almost 2 carats. 1.85. Boy, this is going to add up. She said, but I'm not sure. She scratched on it a little bit. I'm not sure it's a diamond. I said, you're kidding. She takes it back and has one of the gentlemen in the back look at it. He comes back after a while and I'm pacing back and forth. After all, I had been very pretense and it was very, I'm not sure how to use the word, but pernicious. I was pursuing very deliberately trying to find this ring, so I was sure it was worth a lot of money. He comes back and he says, it's worth about $50. It's pure glass. He said, you might could get $100 for the gold. I said, you're kidding. And I looked at him and I said, well, maybe it wasn't the ring I lost. Actually, it was about a carat and a half. It wasn't almost 2 carats. So I walked away with the diamond on my finger, and it was still a diamond to me. And I came back with the conclusion that even though someone told me it wasn't a diamond, it had just as much value. I could enjoy wearing it. It was a little bit big, but if I lost it, it wouldn't be a loss of a lot of money. And I didn't feel guilty